going on, everybody? So this is gonna be our first video in a while for this series, probably about a month and a half. But it took a while to get things going. I had some other priorities, and then a couple weeks ago, right before Christmas, I actually had a video to release, and the audio was all sorts of jacked up. It was super stuttery, and I couldn't release that footage. So it took a while. I also been busy building these bookshelves and reorganizing our entire office. So but I'm just now getting back to this. So what I'm gonna do is I did take some clips from what I did from the past video that was supposed to release. I'm gonna show you what I built, what I added, and then we'll kind of continue from there and finish with the Spinosaurus and the Baryonyx. I believe are the only two we need left in this park now, because last time I added the Velociraptors and the Dilophosaurus and a Corythosaurus. So those three were added in this past video, which I'll go ahead and show you. So let's get to it. Switch this back. Okay. So our Corythosaurus we just threw in here, which there's already somebody injured. I have this pause. We'll deal with it in a second. The Corythosaurus, where did you go? They're back up in here. So we did add these guys. They're nice and happy, but now the two biggest things that we did is our Dilophosaurus Paddock. So we kind of built it over. So over here's the T-Rex pack, and the Dilophosaurus over here, and the Velociraptors over here. So with our Dilophosaurus paddock, I'll go ahead and show the video on how we built that. So that's going to go ahead and start right now. All right, so that's how we built that paddock. I really wanted to show y'all more exactly how to do it, but just kind of get it fast and simple since that audio file got all messed up. But we do have a bunch of Dilophosaurus in here. They're kind of just hanging around. They are, I want to say, start breeding so soon. So there should maybe there's juveniles in here. There is a juvenile in here. So we actually do have babies. So then on top of this Dilophosaurus paddock, now we're going to go ahead and show you the Velociraptor paddock, which I added a large hotel back here because we're going to add that Baryonyx on this side. Just thought it'd be kind of cool. This is the Velociraptor paddock. I'll go ahead and show you the video on how to build, or how I built that right now. Okay, so for our Velociraptors, I don't believe they're breeding yet. No, there's only 3 of them in here. The medium nest is ready for them to breed, but they just haven't started yet. I did build a waterfall. I just wanted it to look kind of cool, kind of something different. I don't believe I still have Velociraptors in here. I was breeding them. Yeah, no. Okay, so we have 3, so they'll start breeding probably sometime soon, I would like to think. I still can't get the stinking T-Rexes to breed. I don't... Whatever. But so that's pretty much what we added from the last video. I did a few other small items as well. We had a few things. There was a disease outbreak that dealt with about half of this whole giant herbivore valley, and so I had to deal with that. We had a tornado, one of the big storms all sorts of stuff. But so now let's go ahead and let's get to this kind of the new part of the video. I quit stuttering over myself. So we're gonna add the Spinosaurus back here in the corner, which is what I've been wanting to do, and then that Baryonyx right here. And I think that was all that we had left to do for 12. But we'll get right to that and look. Okay, so we have 10 out of our 12 species, so we only need those two. We have an issue reported with the economy. What is it? Wait, species target 10 of 15. I'm just noticing this. It's alright. So it's okay. We'll go ahead and just count it with the 12 that are right here. So, I can't, path capacity. So we have some paths that are messed up. Okay, let's go ahead and look at our paths. Where are we at? Here we go, management views. And where are paths? Guess crowding. Okay, so we need a bigger path there, bigger paths in the back. What else? Bigger path. Bigger path. Okay, so we need to upgrade some of these paths. So we'll just go ahead and go here. We'll make them large and replace on. What were we using? We're using that one. Okay. So, and then this had a lot going on with it, which we'll just go ahead and do it all. I mean, I have $75 million. Money was an issue at the beginning of the game. Not anymore. So we'll go ahead and do the whole thing. Oh, I did move some of this stuff around too in that last video. Kind of make a little more space and do things how I wanted it to be. Almost done with this. And then we will get to the remainder. Oh, come on. Okay. So now do we still have guests overcrowding? Not really. Yeah, it's way better. Okay, we're gonna press pause, or play, I mean, because I need this person or this Triceratops to be tranked so that way we can send them over to the Paleo Medical Facility. And we can get them healed. Then we'll start on our Baryonyx Paddock, and then we'll do the Spinosaurus to end the video. Let me go ahead and go to research and make sure we have all this. Where are these at? Dig sites. Yeah, Baryonyx and Spinosaurus. So we do have those. I don't know if we have them ready to breed though, or ready to. Okay, so we need more Spinosaurus, and we have the Baryonyx is good, but I do need more Spinosaurus. So we'll go ahead and do a little bit of research, or not research, expeditions for the Spinosaurus. If we can find it. Where are you at? Oh, right here. Okay. And we'll go with, what do we have? Cheaper expeditions, and faster expeditions. And then we'll just toss you in there just cuz. Okay. Come on, you can shrink them. There we go. Okay, let's do this. Why is that obstructed? Oh, that's weird. Faster treatment. And you're good. So we're dealing with that. Let's go ahead and get our Baryonyx. Which, how many do we need? We need 1 through 3, or 1 to 3's batch size. What do they like, though? I don't see. Oh, there we go. Any population. They just need 1 of each. So we'll go ahead and just do this. We'll toss in cheaper synthesis, positive influence, sure. Who had low health? Somebody has low health, and I don't know who. Okay, so it's not over here. Is it somebody back in here? It's got to be this one, right? It's got to be the one that's in the air, because I don't know what's going on with that. Okay, so to build our requires status check. Do I not have a maintenance? Oh, those aren't in the maintenance thing. I just realized that. We'll put a maintenance post, but not just that. We're talking about a where is it at? Aggressive overcrowding gets appeal. Dinosaur visibility. Ranger patrols. Yeah, we don't have a ranger patrol there, and a maintenance. Okay. Let's go ahead and add that. That's in our attractions, all we need. Ranger posts. We'll just toss you right there. We'll add you, and add you. And we do need that maintenance post, because there's not one right here, which is kind of ridiculous. Can't believe I did that. Add a maintenance team, and add you. Okay, so now do the rest of this. What we're going to do is we're just going to get rid of this water. So I can build fully. And I'll bring it back how I want it to be. Okay. So how do we want to do this? Let's go to enclosures. Fence. I'm kind of going to do the same thing I did on this other one, so I can't really tell how far that is. Does that look similar? Maybe? That'll work. Okay. And it's going to be a little different. I mean, it's not going to be the exact same. I kind of want this one to go out like that. Actually, I don't know how it would look if I could. Yeah, it's fine, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. Sure. And then let's go back to attractions at our viewing gallery. I don't know why that wouldn't be allowed, but that's what we're gonna do. And I want another viewing gallery over here. Sweet. And I just realized there's a storm. I'm over here doing all this, and there's a storm. Let's open all shelters. Why does it have no power source, but this does? Oh no, we'll deal with that in a second. Alright, so paths. Turn replace off. Let's do the same thing right there. Okay. And it's showing no power, which I don't really know why. Okay, so we need another power source, which we can just stick that one right here. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, so now we have... Yeah, that paddock's gonna be right here. They are done. Let's go ahead and just put you right back here because we can. Baryonyx, what were you guys? Anything? You're thirsty, and y'all are fine. So what does thirsty mean? 200% water metabolic rates and 200% health loss while dehydrating. Alright, that's fine. I'm not. They can be thirsty. There's gonna be water. So, that's okay. Well, actually, no. No, we'll do this. We'll do, actually, we'll just do a female and a male. You just need any. Like, there's no desired population, so we'll just do a female and a male. And begin the incubation on those. Do I not have an incubation one? You have cheaper incubation. And we'll toss you on there. Okay, so while that's doing that, we are going to need to add a gate here, which we'll just add it on the same side like that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to clear out, actually, a lot of this. Okay. And we're going to need to add water, which I'm actually going to add like right here. And then we'll add some right. You know what? I kind of want to do that same mountain thing I did over here to kind of this spot. So we're actually going to do that. So how I did that, we're going to go to the environment, and then we'll go over here to raise terrain. And we'll just raise this up a ways. Okay, actually the best way to do this is going to be to get rid. Wrong button.
Asset has been transported.
It's going to be to get rid of this stuff. And we'll come back and fix that in a second. Okay. Let's go back here. Yeah, we'll raise all this up. Okay. Well, actually, let's raise it up back here. And then we will lower this terrain right here again. Oh, I don't like that. Let's go to flatten terrain. There we go. Okay. Now we'll go to water. We'll add shallow water up kind of here. Come on. Why I want to make waterfalls. Is that too tall? Maybe that's too... Yeah, that's probably way too tall. Now I'm realizing that. So yeah, we'll just lower it like that. Is that still too tall? Dang, man. Where at? Okay. So we'll do that, and then we will... Let's actually remove a lot of this water. Okay. That'll work. Oh, forgot to open the shelters. They're back open. Oh, no, they're not. Let's close all shelters. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we apologize for any
And then so now I want to... I need to mess with this in some way. Let's go to environment. Where's... So this is rock strewn flatland. Whoa. I don't really know about that. Not really huge about that one. Okay. What about... We have wetland here. I know they're gonna want wetland. Well, that turned out kind of cool, actually. Yeah, we'll just have the whole thing like that. That works. So let's go back to here. We're going to... Where's smooth terrain? We're going to smooth that out. I don't really know that I want those dinosaurs to go up there, but it would be kind of cool if they could, actually. At least right there would be. So you know what? Yeah, we'll just do that. We'll connect that. Okay, I got it. So now let's go back to our enclosures, our fences. We're just going to go right here. Well, actually, we're not even going to mess with that. We do need this fence, though, to go somewhere like right there. And then we need to go back to... So we're going to go scenery pieces this time. Find our rocks, which are way down here. These are the dynamic rocks, which means they should match pretty well. Let's find a bigger one. Like that works. Let's see if there's a way I can rotate that to make that look better. Let's just go in advanced mode. And we'll rotate it that way.
Ah, okay. Now you're breeding velociraptors. I see. Well, as far as I know, they were the first dinosaur that bred in the wild, despite Dr. Wu's insistence that no modern dinosaur ever
So
would.
we'll do that, and then
You know,
we'll
it
add
seemed
another
so
one over here.
very terrifying at the time. Who knew that greater global chaos would soon follow? Well, I suppose I did.
With that, and that actually works. Okay, so I do kind of want to add some rocks back here, because I don't really like the way that looks. So let's actually go back to... It's rocks from flatland. Is that going to look fine? Where are the rocks? That works. Okay, so there's this. I think we're pretty much ready for our dinosaurs to come in here. Thought there was a new way you could tell... Where's it at? Obstructions. Here we go. So obviously they can't, but they can go up there and... Yeah, that's cool. That works for me. So he's talking about our velociraptors. We have juvenile velociraptors. Oh, look at these things. That's awesome. That's crazy. Man, that's cool. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. So we are going to need to add a maintenance or a ranger post in here, which we'll just add it right there. Works. Let's assign some teams. Okay, and then let's get our Baryonyx in here. Release y'all via airlift. Okay, so the Baryonyx will now go into there. And we'll add a nest and stuff once I get in there. And mess with the environment a little bit more. Then we're going to need to build our Spinosaurus Raptor. Or Spinosaurus. My gosh, Spinosaurus Raptor. Spinosaurus Paddock. If I could ever speak. Back in here as well. Which I'm not going to lie, for that we're going to build another big waterfall. I know it seems like a lot of waterfalls, but I just really like the waterfalls. Like, I just really do. If y'all don't, that's on you, but I just really like the waterfalls. They just look really cool to me. Alright, where are these guys at? Oh, what's going on? Why are you unhappy? I don't know what you're uncomfortable about. That was weird. Okay, well, here's one Baryonyx. It's gonna get in here pretty soon. Okay. Oh wow. So contract
means getting tasks done.
or at least
as efficiently as
why is it not? Oh.
I trust that's how you'll handle this.
guess we'll just press complete an expedition. I don't really need to do a contract anymore. I have $89 million. And it's going up pretty quick. And Baryonyx is now here. Okay. What do you need? You need barren, cover... Oh, deep water and wetlands. Okay. So we'll add cover. Which... What's all this other stuff? Wetland. That's cover and wetland. Is that not enough for you? Oh, we put the wrong one there. My bad. Okay, we need deep water. We'll add deep water like right here. Okay, it's still not enough deep water. How about we add deep water right here? Dude, they need a lot of deep water, huh? Oh, they haven't expanded their territory fully yet, which, I mean, makes sense. Okay. Yeah, form your territory up. And we're going to need what? Okay, so we need barren, cover, and deep water. Okay. Barren's more like rock-strewn flatland, which it's more like that kind of stuff. Okay, there we go.
To the park.
Okay, we'll just kind of do that. What did that just say? Or welcoming what to the park? I don't know. Oh, we have... Well, if that'll work. Got eggs in there. Vehicle under threat. How much you want to bet it's right here somewhere? No? Where is it? Is it over here? What? It's crazy. Okay, so let's go back over to our Baryonyx, which you are right here. You still need, so you have deep water, but you need more wetland. Wetlands. Okay. And for wetland, we'll do... What's the difference? That's marsh. What's bog look like? That works. We'll kind of just make that look all the way around. Okay. So they're thriving. So what about breeding now? Just can't breed. Requires a large nest. Okay, where is a large nest going to be? I thought it was right there. Is it not? Oh, it's on enclosures, obviously. Okay, large nests. Which large nest do we like? That one, this one, or that? Yeah, no, we're going with the big rocky one because it just looks cool. And we'll actually build it right here. Awesome. Okay, and what does y'all's environment look like? Yeah, they discovered all of it, and it's good enough. Awesome. So we now have the Baryonyx in here. So we have more species left, and that'll be it for the park. I mean, there's obviously a bunch of other stuff I could do with this. Fighting. Why are you mad? It doesn't even say. Just says you're distressed. I don't know. There's obviously a bunch of stuff I could add to this. I did think it'd be cool to add some kind of clear gate through here. I don't like the invisible gate, like the invincible fences. I just think it's kind of weird, like there'd actually be a fence. But you know, like a clear, straight up and down viewing point that people could see from the hotel. I thought it'd be kind of cool to add. And maybe we will. I might add some more at some point. But really just kind of get those, all the species that we wanted, with a bunch of cool things in here as well. So let's go ahead and... Ooh, I forgot to do our fossils. We'll sell that one. that actually doesn't give me up enough, so we do need to go on more expeditions. Yeah, Spinosaurus. So cheaper expeditions, faster expeditions, and logistics specialists. So we'll send you while that's all doing its thing. We'll go ahead and come back over here and mess with this some more. So now in water, we're going to need to go... Okay, so we did have our expeditions. Let's sell. We'll add you. And add you. I can't add a fifth one. So we'll do this. Go with fossil extraction. I don't even think I have anybody that's... Oh, faster extraction. Takes 13 seconds. But I do know we're going to need more. And we'll go again right here, I guess. Faster expeditions, cheaper expeditions. Let that do its thing. And we'll mess some more with this mountain. So now we have that. That's going to work with me. We're going to need to add LV fossils in screen. What do we got? Is that 100% it? Yeah, well. Okay, sweet. Where was this at? Faster extraction. We'll add you. Okay, so now for this, we will go with environment. I know we're going to have a lot of this stuff all scattered around, so we're just going to go ahead and do the whole thing again. Because this type of creature is like wetlands. I definitely feel like I need some trees up here or something. Huh. It's like way too many rocks. What about... Way too many rocks. We're actually going to go ahead and let's... Get some more water over here. Yeah, we'll do that. I mean, that works. Our fossils should have been done, so let's go ahead and do our Spinosaurus. Where's the synthesis person? Cheaper synthesis. And cheaper synthesis. Actually, multiple of them. So we'll do you. Let's go back in here. And we will... let's go with enclosures, fence. So I mean, we know the fence is going to have to go here. It's going to kind of curve around. I guess we'll kind of make it follow this path. If that works. So in a way, if I can get it to snap where I want it to. Hey, apparently not. Yeah, we'll just do that. Okay, and we'll just curve it back up and back around into this. Yeah. Okay. We're going to do the same thing again over here, like we did with the last one. I'm going to go and remove a lot of this stuff so I can see what I'm doing. And I'm going to go here because now we got to kind of smooth out this terrain. Okay, so we got that. Or the world's going off the rest of this stuff. Just kind of smooth that out. We are going to need to add more of those rocks, so let's go to scenery. Back to rocks. Man, it'll have to be huge. And we kind of got to do the same over here as well. Okay. So now we have that. We are going to need to make sure that our Trondon has matured. How about that? This thing's ready for incubation. So these are, wow, sickly, needy, intolerant, and aggressive. That's not happening. I can deal with a lot of stuff. We're not doing the aggressive traits. So let's go back to synthesis, and we will just toss 2 people on there. And what do you normally like? So let's go to here. Any male, any female. So I definitely want one of each. Pasture, wetland, and deep water. Okay. So are we waiting on that one? Need pasture, wetland, and deep water. So let's go up here, which, I mean, we have some deep water, but we're probably going to need a lot more water than that. Let's go to our smooth terrain tool. See if I can't fix some of this weird stuff going on. And I know it said wetlands, so let's go back over here and we'll go to wetlands. Which I do really like the swamp cover for some reason. All this is going to be wetlands. And we have pasture, which for pasture we're just going to do some grass. Yeah, I don't like that either. Nope. It's out. That's better. We'll do some brush land over here. And brush land over here, actually. Okay, maybe that'll be good. Let's go back up here and check on our stuff. See what we got. Why are you sickly? What was that 200% health loss by disease? 8% chance of resisting disease. I don't really want a diseased dinosaur, man. Just don't. Yeah. Okay, we'll just modify a genome. Let's see what we can modify and get rid of some of this stuff. Oh, we can't. What's humility do? Affects dominance and the environmental needs of all. Yeah. I just want this to be like medium. So we need to, let's research these because I just want it to be fast. Okay, and then we'll go back up here to our Spino, modify. And what's resilience is this one. We'll just toss all y'all in there and make it nice and quick. This will be done in a few seconds. And then we'll start again with our Spinosaurus. One of them's done, and now the second one's done. Okay. Spinosaurus, go back. Modify genome. I didn't do it with a lot of these other ones, but I'm not trying to make them, you know, overpowered and stuff. I just don't like a bunch of negative traits. So if I can just get them to 0, that works for me. Okay, where we at? Synthesis, and let's toss you on there. And what? Positive influence. Okay. It's going to take us a minute. What is up with this dinosaur, man? Ground fiber. Where in the world are you missing ground fiber? There's so much ground fiber. Okay, be better. Like I don't understand. So we need to add. Well, we are gonna need to add this other stuff. But let's go ahead and get the viewing galleries. Which will put you where? Right here. You right here. Can we do a long viewing gallery? Jurassic Park viewing gallery. What would you look like? Yeah, we'll put you right there. And seems like a lot, but I'm trying to get it to where I can see everything. You know? And you're right there. Okay, we've got to open the shelter. Open. There's constant storms in this one, man. I'm like dealing with a storm every time I do anything right now. I'll toss you onto here. Toss you back up here. And toss you right there. Okay, now we're gonna need a power source for all of you. Which is rather annoying, that's constant power sources. But it's okay. Alright, and now we need the gate somewhere. I'll put the gate there. Then we need a ranger post. You there and you there. Add you. We'll add you. And add you. Okay, and we'll come back over here. You're already on 5 and 6. Okay, it's fine. We'll just do that. Unidentified ailment. What is going on? Are y'all missing wetland? Are y'all all missing wetland? Well, damn, now it's not enough pasture. Okay, whatever. So what's wrong with you? Leads to health loss and eventually death. Ensure injuries are treated quickly to avoid this disease. Prevent dinosaurs infected wounds from fighting for 300 seconds. So, whoa. Whoa. So what do I do? How do you prevent them from fighting? I guess I just leave them doing what they're doing. Hopefully to fight. Okay. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to kind of hope that they don't fight. What's going on with you? Sweet. Finally, somebody good. So we got a female. We'll begin your incubation. Pop, pop, pop. Okay, is there no faster incubation or something? Cheaper incubation. Positive influence. Okay, and we're gonna need another one too. So we'll do that. Pop, synthesis, synthesis, you, and you. And large nesting area 3. That's large nesting area 2. Oh, we have baby Baryonyxes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Baryonyx to the park.
That's cool. That was quick. Get baby these already. But we can't get baby T-Rexes. What's up with that? Why don't they ever breed? No valid dinosaurs. Yeah, they just don't like it. It's fine. You know what? I'm not too worried about it. Okay, I didn't know that looked like that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all, actually. We'll just go to grassland. Can I change that? Maybe not. I don't know. I don't like those at all. That's fine. Okay, let's go back here. Your rate for incubation. Sweet. So we make you the male. Begin your incubation. Looks like that one's going to take some time. It's fine. Don't know who's under threat. We will increase our time, though. So what's going on here? We gotta do it for just a little bit longer, then I can research that. Injury. Where's an injury? You have an injury. They're automatically being dispatched, so we're good. $35 more seconds, and then we can research that. Get this infected wound healed. And then our Spinosauruses will be ready to be put out into the paddock, probably pretty quick. Yeah, your health's getting low. Okay, there we go. Let's toss you, whatever, 4 seconds. Sweet. Please heal this person. Heal him. Thank God. How are you missing meat? What do you mean missing meat? Look how much meat's here. You're not missing meat. Maybe we are missing meat. I don't know. Sure, whatever. Toss her on there. What's wrong with you? Oh. She old. Something's wrong with this one now. Missing ground fiber. Why are you always missing ground fiber? These guys are just constantly missing ground fiber. It's kind of ridiculous. All right, 5, 6, or 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop, boom, come back to normal. Both of these are ready to go. We'll release you via airlift. Put you back here. While that's working on that, we'll wait until I can release this one via airlift. Then we'll go back. Let's go ahead and do this faster.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a
Okay.
Spinosaurus to the park.
Wow. So I have been kind of curious what would happen if you met. I'm pausing that so I can talk for a second because I can't do both at the same time right now. If you keep on adding stuff, and you know there's been a bunch of people complain that you can kind of hit item limits, and your park hits a limit. And if you can see in the top right corner, right above me, wrong side, right above me up in here, it says 96%, which I'm assuming that means that my park is 96% full. That's stuff I can put in here. So if you really want to think about everything I have in here, I mean, I don't feel like this is a whole lot. I mean, it's obviously got a little bit going on. We have a bunch of dinosaurs. But, I mean, you look at it, we're almost done. I'm just adding the Spinosaurus, and then that's going to be it. But there is a lot of area here that I don't have anything. I mean, all of this could be something. There's a whole other area back here I can add stuff in. There's a lot that I can still do in this park, but we're already at 96%. It's kind of crazy. What is it, Ailman? Is this you? I don't know what you were missing. What about you? Doesn't say either. Oh, that is. Oh, okay, we're over here. What's wrong with you? Send MVU. Okay. They're doing that. Spinosauruses are coming. Low health. Is that these guys already have low health? No, who has low health? Somebody was fighting, huh? Cohabitation issues. See, I don't know what your problem is. You have low health. Why do you have low health? I don't know. Hey, we have the Spinosaurus. Which we'll deal in a second, because now we gotta deal with these guys. Disease-infected feeder. Incineration to affect the feeder. Some of the disease can be treated with darts and viewed. Okay. So we'll just add a bunch of people on here to get that figured out. Let that go ahead and do its thing. Send you to medicate. Okay. Okay, so that should be getting dealt with. They're already causing trouble. So what do we need? We need more deep water and more wetlands. We have way too much pasture. So on deep water, which is actually right here, which, okay, they haven't discovered everything yet. But we can actually go ahead and just add some more. Okay, I don't like that. Go back. Back it up. Okay, and then we need to get some more wetland in here. Dead dinosaurs, probably just old age. Okay, that's probably good now. Don't know why that person's guarded. Got your nose up, still breathing. Okay, and what do y'all need to breed? Large nests. And they want it hidden from guests. That's hidden from guests, partially. Completely. Where else? Well, what does that say? So it says it's in water. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get it not in water then. What do you mean terrain constructs? Or constraints? What in the world? Okay, go back. Let's go to smooth all this then. Because I don't know what this means. There we go. Okay, we're going to pause this for a second. We need to add apparently a maintenance facility right here. Add you. Have y'all figured out crap yet? Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you? Okay, you are being sent. It said infected feeder, but none of these say they're infected, so I don't know what's going on. We have somebody else with a disease. Oh, they have a disease and low health. Then we have a dead dinosaur somewhere. Oh, how did you starve to death? I don't. Whatever. It's plenty of food. It just wanted to die. Just wanted to die. It's fine. Okay, we'll press play. So, press play. There we go. There's just issues everywhere now. Whatever. So we pretty much have everything now. You know, other than the fact that we have dinosaurs dying and getting sick and crap. Whatever. Let's go here. So our park rating is now 5 stars. We have total appeal. We've got our 12 dinosaurs. We got our guest count, our income. We're making 1.38 million per minute. Right now we're right over 4,000 guests. Exactly 4,372. We have a lot of appeal. Our infrastructure maintenance 100%. So we pretty much maxed out this park. This is our Jurassic Park. We got our 12 species in. We can kind of go through them real quick if y'all want. Knock it out, show it to you, show you their enclosures, and that'll be it for the series. So over in our Herbivore Valley, as y'all already know of, we have the Gallimimus, who are all elderly, but they're breeding. We got the Parasaurolophus. I know there's some Triceratops in here somewhere, wherever they are. Where you at? I don't know. We got, yeah. Okay, we got Triceratops, Parasaurolophus, Corythosauruses, Brachiosauruses, much more Gallimimus. We got a bunch of stuff, man. This is all of our herbivores, all scattered around here. And then after this, I mean, obviously, I look at these long trails of people because there's so many dinosaurs. And then over here, we got our Dilophosaurus. Don't know why they have environmental issues. All of a sudden, they're on pasture and wetlands. These things are a pain to manage. But we got them. We got our T-Rexes and our Compies over here. Wherever all the little Compies are, they're somewhere to be found. Oh, there's some of them. That one's kind of cool looking. We got all those guys. Over here we have our Pteranodons. There's a ton of them flying around. This person needs to be healed. I don't know why they're not being healed. Can we add a task? Medicate them. And then we have our Velociraptors over in here. Got a few of them. There was some babies somewhere. Wherever they went. There's one over here napping underneath this tree. Or a little bush thing. It's kind of funny. Then past that we have... Well, right now we have this. Which we will resupply because for some reason our maintenance teams aren't doing their job. But we got our Velociraptors over here. Cool Velociraptor Paddock. Then you just watched me build the Baryonyx Paddock with our Baryonyxes. I guess they got into a fight or something. But we got our Baryonyxes. And then finally we have our Spinosauruses. Who that one just got tranked because they were being a bad dinosaur and attacking our cars. And apparently so is this one. But we have them. All of our species, that's our 12 species. This is our park. What I'll probably do is make another video, kind of just a point of view walkthrough. I just think it's kind of cool to go through. And maybe while we're going around on the, well, I guess the Park Tour Express, because there's dinosaurs that cause these things to pile up a ton, so maybe not. But that is our Jurassic Park sandbox. We complete it in my eyes. I understand we got some people who are unhappy in this little park right now. I'm sorry it took me so long to kind of complete this series, but you know, life happens. Got busy. This kind of got shoved back on a few priority lists. But I'm really happy I was able to complete it and make it look pretty cool. If there's anything else you want to see next time, any new kind of sandbox idea, if there's anything you think I should come and add to this park, if y'all want to see more of this park and me just kind of do more, which I guess I can't do a whole lot more because as you can see, there is only 3% left. We are at 97% full, which is super disappointing to me because I feel like there's a lot more I could do here. But anyways, y'all, thank you for checking this out with me, for going through the whole thing. It's been a while, it's been a few months, but I'm happy that I was able to finally complete it. And again, like, comment, subscribe, and until next time.